Okay, it's it's time I do this. Welcome everybody. It's your boy Techneex, and I think this might be the last time you guys hear me sign in here with an upload with any of these kind of content. To be honest, um, it's been a long time since I started this. I know that when I started it, I was but graduate in college, not really knowing where to go with my gaming design career and my animation and uh degree whatsoever. But ultimately, when I landed in the space where I was told you should try the YouTubing, gaming uploads and such, I always knew it was going to be a far shot. I always knew that the selection, the groups, the ways things are supposed to go for these kind of things for you to be a big YouTuber, or even a decent YouTuber that gets a good amount of likes or something to have a passive income. Unfortunately, that never happened with me. I played Xenoverse 2, Xenoverse 1, Xenoverse 2, all Dragon Ball content for a very long time. Um, I try to make collabs. This isn't a party kind of video, by the way. I did a lot of collabs in that. I did hosted a lot of tournaments, and we climbed. We got to 1,000 subscribers. Um, then we quickly climbed to 1,400. Then we switched over to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure eventually, and we climbed to 1,800. And this is where we're at now. Um, After 7 years of climbing and grinding and not really catching a break in the sense of getting over, I think that it's time for me to hang up the gloves. I think that on the YouTube side of things, the uploading, the content creating, the techniques is just not something that's fruitful. It's not something that's working. It's very much time consuming, and I felt nothing but a lot of disappointments. Whether it was because my videos fell on their faces due to someone else taking my idea, whether it was being in the competition in the space of competitive space that I was in, which was Dragon Ball and anime gaming in general. Um, I started waning at one point. I started feeling the pressure of it. I tried to be consistent, and ultimately, like, even with consistency, I was still just averaging, 50 views, 100 views. And no one, not everybody's lucky. Not everybody has, you know, the luck to stumble upon, a good community like I have, because this community is a go-to community. I love you, every single one of you that has come and supported me here from the very start. And it may be a goodbye or it could be a see you later, whichever way y'all want to look at it. But at this point, at this point, I honestly think that it's better for me to move forward without worrying about posting a video, without worrying about the editing, without worrying about what if it's going to flop, what if I don't get what if, you know, the notifications don't send out, what if the video gets demonetized because I'm using a clip from a video game that otherwise the company itself doesn't want you to use. So many what ifs in the past 7 years, that ultimately in years 5 through 7, it just became hard. It became very, very hard to be consistent in a space where every video of mine was getting blocked for my reactions. Every upload that I would post would literally be 10, 15 views. Um, and we never build a solid traction ultimately after leaving the Xenoverse space. It really did suck the life out of me that um my community just did not support anything that I did outside of Xenoverse. Um and to be honest, you don't have to support it. You don't have to tolerate it. You don't have to come around and watch me play something else that you don't like. That's not the point of all of this. I just felt that I was building something very strong with people that I thought were going to be here for the long haul. And the unfortunate thing is, just like anybody else who thinks that this can't happen to you, it happens. People will leave, people will go, people will stop showing up because it's not what they like. Um, as a content creator, I love y'all. As a human being, I love you more. Y'all got me out of very dark places, very, very, very dark places where there were times that I was alone, I was afraid, I was desperate, and I didn't have a person that I could physically talk to. This was what my YouTube space was meant for. This was why I did this so long, was because I was alone and I gained a very, very huge community that loves me for who I am, to be honest. Like, and even though we're not going to be here on Twitch, we're not going to be here. Even though we're not going to be here, because it sucks that this is happening, but even though we're not going to be here on this space anymore, I want to know, did I do it right for you guys? Did I achieve anything for you personally? If you're watching this video, did I do something for you? Did I enlighten you in some kind of way? It's the only question that I have for anybody who watches this video, because that's the only regret that I have at the end of the day, that I feel like I could have done more. And every time I tell myself that I could have done more, I feel like shit. I really do. And it's not because of the lack of trying, it's just because it never worked. So that's the only thing I want to know. The only thing I want to know with this 7-year time span of ups and lows and being here with you guys, I hope I taught y'all something. I hope I was part of your life in a way that you'll always remember Techneex. You'll always remember DBGTX and such. And that's all. To be honest, that's all. I'm not winning any championships here. I'm not, you know, trying to make this an insane send off or anything like that. I just wanted to know that for those who came through, for those who showed the love, for those who subbed, did I give you what you expected and more? And if I didn't, that's fine. I mean, can't please everybody, unfortunately. But that's where I want to leave this video at. It's my final video, my final upload. Maybe in the future this can come back. Who knows? But I honestly think that this is where I sign off for the last time. We're not, no more. Yeah. Techneex. I'm out.